everyone, it's Kelly here, and we are here in Walker's Cay, Bahamas. We're here for a billfish tournament with the Marlin Lady Anglers, which is the women's fishing team that I've been fishing with for the past 4 years now. We do have a new team member, Miss Cody. We have Shelby over here, and Dusty's inside right now, but I'm gonna film a little behind the scenes of us in the Bahamas. Unfortunately, I can't really film the billfish tournaments because, well, they're already being filmed. They're gonna be live on ESPN Plus and SFC Plus. But yesterday, when we pulled into Walker's Cay, I needed to get in the water. I can't come to the Bahamas and not get in the water. I feel like I would lose my mind. I mean, the water is absolutely beautiful. So I dove right off the island and was able to grab a few beautiful, mature conch shells. You filming? All right. We just got to the island right now and the sun is going down. We have like 2.5, 3 hours of daylight left. I'm gonna dive right off the end of this airstrip here and see if I can't find a couple conch. I did bring my pole spear, but diving alone, spearing a fish in the Bahamas, at the end of the day, can get a little sharky, so we'll see. Oh my God, it feels so good.
It looks good.
There's a conch. There's a conch. These are two mature, beautiful conch. Whew, that was easy. Perfect.
Killer Kelly.
Dude, I found these within the first like
wow, look at
6
that.
minutes swimming out there. Big ones too. Lots of sea biscuits. There's some nice muttons. I saw like, I don't know, probably like 6 or 7 shootable muttons, maybe 18 to 22 inches.
I'll run get your spear.
Woohoo! Mission accomplished. There's a bunch of dead conch too, like already cleaned ones out there thrown, but literally laying right next to each other, 2 live, mature, legal conchs. Super excited. And a sea biscuit, and then look right here.
Wait.
A whelk's snail shell.
I threw that in the water.
Oh, you did? Well, it's a big one. It's a pretty one. Clean that up. Oh. Nice.
Look at you, KK.
I'm excited. No sharks.
No?
It was getting a little dark, like the last like 3 minutes. It's starting to get a little dark in the water, so I was like, all right, I'll turn around. And normally you guys have seen me clean conch with a hammer and a butter knife to clean it to get the animal out of the conch in order to prepare it for some delicious conch salad. But I'm trying a new tactic now that Andrew, wherever Andrew is on the boat, he must be up there. He said if you freeze them and then you defrost them in a bucket of water, they should slide right out.
Use both hands. I'll put my foot on it.
Ah,
there
here
you
it
go.
goes. Oh, that one's a big one.
Wow, look at this.
Check that out. So I believe these are both females. The males will have like a black piece coming off of them. But this is their foot. These are their 2 eyes right here. This is their face. And this is all their guts. And if there's a pearl in them, they'll sometimes have conch pearls. They're gonna be down here. I don't feel anything hard though, so. Oh, it would be so cool to find a conch pearl. But that's a nice big conch. So we're gonna do that. I gotta take him out, put him in a bucket of water. But in the meantime, I did catch my first blue marlin on the strip. So I have to go in the water anyway, because apparently it's good luck. You have to jump in the water after you catch your first billfish, whatever billfish it is. So we're gonna do that, but I'm gonna get in the water anyways. It's got like a green, the water's kind of green, but it's clear. It's like a clear green, if you can see right there. So I'm gonna jump in before we get in. We have to go through registration today for the tournament and see if I can't see any fish or grab a couple extra conch. I think it's a yellow edge. When I first saw that grouper down there, I thought it was a tiger grouper, and I was like, nah, I hope not. And I dove down and I saw his yellow fin. So a yellow fin, right? Not yellow edge. Yellow edge grouper are the deeper ones. The yellow fin grouper you can spear on the reef here in the Bahamas in shallower water. But he's actually kind of a stud. That's a nice grouper right there. He looked a lot smaller in the water, and then when I got on top of him and I got him in my hands, I was like, that's a nice one. So literally was in the water for like 45 seconds maybe. So that was super, that just made my whole trip right there. So sick. So when I put this fish in the boat, I didn't kill it yet, so it's still flopping around, and he just spit out this entire squid. Wow. How cool is that? It's actually pretty fresh. We can do a catch and cook on it. You guys have no idea how stoked I am to have just jumped in within a few minutes and shoot this very healthy grouper. We're gonna get to filleting it, but I do want to talk about why we're here and what we're doing. I haven't talked about it too much on the channel just because when I'm competing in billfish tournaments, we're filming live for ESPN Plus and SFC Plus on the website, which I'll put all the links in the description below the video if you guys want to watch us. And it's hard, you can't be a YouTuber when you're an active angler in the tournaments. You know, there's a lot of money on the line and there's a lot of pressure on the line as well. So here is my video to talk about that. I will go ahead and put the schedule of our tournaments. I think we have, let's see, four or five more tournaments left of the year. And you guys can tune in to the tournaments that we're fishing on ESPN Plus and SFC. So it's a super cool thing that we're doing. It's our first time doing it, so we're getting the hang of it. But so far, it's been pretty fun. So we're gonna go ahead and fillet this grouper. Y'all have seen me clean fish a bunch of times, but we're gonna go ahead. He is super slimy. And just put in our initial cut right behind the head. Behind that pec fin. And if you guys can't tell, this is why they call them yellow fin groupers. Now the tiger grouper and the yellow edge grouper will have yellow fins as well, and sometimes the other groupers will too, but this is a certified yellowfin. And with the larger groupers, it is nice because you'll get a little bit of this cheek meat right here, which make nice little nuggets. The tip of your knife, you'll feel that bone right there. You just want to poke the bone, go right over it, poke it all the way through. Make sure your hand's on the opposite side of the knife and just fillet right through that tail. And then now you can just work that knife against the backbone and the meat and fillet it right off the fish. There we go. These are pretty hefty fillets here. Usually have this bone right here, which you gotta pop. And you just roll your fillet over it. Just like that. That is one beautiful grouper fillet. That's obviously where I shot the fish there. So you can just cut around that if you want, and then you'll just cut the pin bones out of here. Which what I like to do is I'll put the fillet on the edge of the table here. That way my knuckles and the handle of the knife can sit below the table so my knife's not at an angle. Cut you a little handle right here and use the fillet to work the knife down the skin. You can lift it up, re-grip. Just like that. There's your skin. And then you're going to cut those pin bones right out, which separates the top loin and the bottom loin of the fish. Just like that. There you have it. Well, a little update on day one. We unfortunately only caught a barracuda, but the fishing was slow all around for the entire tournament. I have the leaderboard up right now. We got 2 more days to fish the tournament, but it looks like there was 5 total blue marlins caught and 4 sailfish, which isn't that great, but we got 2 more days, so never know. Alright, when the fishing's slow, we gotta stick our heads in an ice bucket called the Dunkaroo. Ready? Whoa! Oh! Then, you got a shotgun. Except that's too cold to shotgun. Just like a hair.
Right?
Yes.
There. That's why I said, is it right?
I thought you were selfieing us.
No. I couldn't see it. That's why I was asking.
I trust you, Dusty.
Is that right?
I got a 40-minute video of Dusty's face.
That's great. I'm glad you trust me, Kel.
All right, so we've been pre-fishing the past 2 days for this tournament. The tournament is the next 3 days after today. And we hooked up to our first billfish since the past 2 days fishing, which is a blue marlin. And we have a lot of line out right now. It's probably been about 35 minutes, 40 minutes. When the fish first hit, he was jumping up on the surface like crazy, and then he went super deep. And he just came back up a little bit, so I was able to gain some more line. But he was jumping probably 3-4 football fields away from us, so there's a lot of bow in that line right now. The line's a little light to horse him in. And with these fish, you really never know what they're gonna do. The fact that he jumped over there and there's so much line is kind of sketchy.
Good job.
Right?
Good job, Kel. Good work.
Thank you.
Nice.
We were trying to get him jump, but he just didn't want to jump at the end there. He jumped way too much in the beginning, but Corey just touched leader, so that means it's a caught fish. And I definitely thought that was going to take longer to reel in, so.
First blue marlin.
Okay. My arm's a little tight. All right, let's do it again. Woo!
I told y'all I was lucky.
Thank you.
I'm just teasing.
You were last time, too.
It's true, it's true.
There he is. There he is. Blue marlin.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah.
Keep reeling, Kelly, keep reeling.
Ooh, fucking fired up, boy.
Yeah! Jump, baby, jump!
So today is day 2 in our fishing tournament, and we did catch a blue marlin, which put us on the board. I think we're placing around 3rd place as of day 2. We still have another completely full day to fish tomorrow, so everything can change tomorrow. We could be bumped up to 1st, or we could be bumped down to last. You never know. But right now I am prepping some conch salad for tomorrow. I have some peppers. We have a green pepper, an orange pepper, and we have a sweet onion. A lot of people do red onion in ceviche, but in conch salad, I like to do a white sweet onion. I also have this mango I got from Publix. I'm not sure how good it is, but I'm gonna go ahead and put a mango in our conch salad, as well as a little bit of orange and lime once I add the conch to the salad. We're gonna have that for lunch tomorrow, so I'll add the conch to the salad tomorrow, but I'm just gonna get everything prepped because I'm fishing tomorrow, so I don't have time to chop up a bunch of vegetables. But the boys right now are out on the dock rigging all of our baits because we always need fresh baits. Well, fresh dead baits, so as fresh as they're gonna get when we go into our tournament day tomorrow. As for the whole Walker's Cay tournament, what are we 10th right now? Does anyone know?
For the whole tournament, 10th. For SFC,
so.
3rd.
3rd, yeah. So it's, I don't know if I said this earlier in the video, but it's like one big tournament, but then we're also in our like own little side tournament gig, which is the SFC. So in the whole Walker's Open tournament, we are 10th, sitting 10th as of day 2. So super excited for tomorrow. We're gonna get them. The marlin and the sails are starting to bite a little bit more now, so hopefully tomorrow will be productive. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish this conch salad. And oh, I almost forgot. I want to show you guys the first night we were here. Dusty, myself, and Cody went out and caught some big land hermit crabs because with the tournament we do these fun hermit crab races. And there's money on the table with these hermit crab races. Tonight we have another one. I think tonight the bet's like $1,000 a crab or something. Yeah. So then like if 10 people put in $1,000 to bet on one crab, the pot's at 10 grand. And whoever wins that number on the crab gets to split 10 grand. So yesterday we're doing $20 bets and $100 bets, but we found a nice monster land crab on the first night, and we've been keeping them in a box. I went ahead and cut a coconut in half, so they had coconut water, they had regular water, they had coconut to eat. And I guess last night he escaped the box. He walked down this entire dock here and went onto the first boat in the marina. And they found him this morning and they're like, oh, all right, we're gonna take him fishing today. So our hermit crab went fishing with us the first day, stayed on the dock, or stayed the second day, and then, wait, no, sorry, I got that confused. Went fishing with us the first day, stayed on the dock at night, walked down, someone found it, and it went fishing today on another boat. So that was pretty funny. So anyways, I'm gonna show you guys catching land crabs, and then I guess we'll see you tomorrow, day 3 of fishing, and I will give you guys another update. We got a hermit crab right here, another one. Oh, his shell's kind of broke. Don't pinch me, guy. Ah! Don't pinch me, don't pinch me. These are so scary. He's got a tiny shell too, yeah. Let me see that cup. They are not shy. Like the crabs that are in the ocean, they'll go back in their shell. These ones don't give a crap. They will reach around and pinch you in a heartbeat. Once they feel you grabbing onto their shell. Yee!
Oh.
All right, ready? Put them closer, put them closer.
There, put him back in.
He's strong. We put this coconut on top of the shell. He's escaping. Wow, what escape artist.
That's your one right there.
Strong boy. my gosh. Well, I guess the coconut didn't work. Look at this monster. Woo! Woo! This one's scary.
Are y'all ready for this one? Watch this one.
I don't know the big one. I mean, it's
That
kind
one
of
right
good.
there. It's gonna be on the other side of the table in a second.
Oh, you got a good one there.
Yeah, that one's a hustler.
Don't lose that one.
As for the last day of the fishing tournament, the waves and the wind picked up, but it was still pretty slow fishing. We managed to hook into one sailfish before the time ran out, which put us in 3rd place for the SFC tournament, winning 30 grand. Now this money will be reinvested into future tournaments, hoping to win big in the future. As for the crab races, unfortunately we did not win, but it was an amazing time here in Walker's Cay, Bahamas. Be sure to tap into ESPN Plus and SFC Plus to watch our fishing tournaments. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a positive comment below, and we'll see you guys on the next one. See ya!